efforts are rare. The brothers gave me the years, the promise from there. The work with my life without fear.
I lyrical health.
Master.
Play Paris, who make you? I can't Sktv menu. Say my journey, Tina get I say my jamo. And you no money, and more I know. And you love
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandbaza.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I forget now ya to money. That's the baby, and I forget it now. So she walk on my ya to money. Yeah.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandbaza.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to sell. The flesh, the time and the efforts are rare. The broadcast we giving are real and the promise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Montserrat, San to Bacalu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to sell. The flesh, the time and the efforts are rare. The brothers gave me the years, the promise from there. The work with my life without fear.
I lyrical health.
Master.
Play Paris, who make you? I can't Sktv menu. Say my journey, Tina get I say my jamo. And you no money, and more I know. And you love
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandbaza.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I forget it now ya to money. That's the baby, and I forget it now. So she walk on my ya to money. Yeah.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandbaza.
There are things we can do. We're bringing good news and we give it to you. We're talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out part of the globe. For the top people who waiting to sell. The flesh, the time and the efforts are red. The broadcast we're giving are real and the premise my best. To work with my life with us, yeah. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Cape Mount, Montserrat, Sano to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.
Tell us why you're here for.
I'm here to receive my father benefit.
The father benefit.
But I need to receive the president.
Oh, the president of the Republic of Liberia.
Yes.
Are you from one of the group? What's the name of the group you're from?
Power.
Okay. So let's go. You're here to receive the president. How far are you coming from to receive the president here?
I'm from the Sktv-Lib.
Sktv-Lib.
Yes.
You guys are how many numbers that have come from your group to receive the president?
Plenty, but I don't know.
You don't know the amount of people.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
And yes, Uma Fire.
Uma Fire. You're here today. Tell us why you're here for.
I'm here to receive my father benefit.
The father benefit.
But I need to receive the president.
Oh, the president of the Republic of Liberia.
Yes.
Are you from one of the group? What's the name of the group you're from?
Power.
Okay. So let's go. You're here to receive the president. How far are you coming from to receive the president here?
I'm from the Sktv-Lib.
Sktv-Lib.
Yes.
You guys are how many numbers that have come from your group to receive the president?
Plenty, but I don't know.
You don't know the amount of people.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
There are things we can do. We're bringing good news and we give it to you. We're talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out part of the globe. For the top people who waiting to sell. The flesh, the time and the efforts are red. The broadcast we're giving are real and the premise my best. To work with my life with us, yeah.
A lyrical
Master.
Clever so make you again Sktv menyo. Say my journey tina get as say my jamo. Engiza no money. Emu aye yo. Engi love emu aye yo.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Montserrat, Lofa, and Grandfather.
Ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanagli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanagli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena napagiyarina ya tumale, Sktv, ena napagiyarina, tosi wakoma ya tumale.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Montserrat, Lofa, and Grandfather.
There are things we can do. We're bringing good news and we give it to you. We're talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out part of the globe. For the top people who waiting to sell. The flesh, the time and the efforts are red. The broadcast we're giving are real and the premise my best. To work with my life with us, yeah. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Cape Mount, Montserrat, Sano to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.
In the Sktv, we are the best in Liberia. Sktv, we are the best in the world. And Sktv, we are the best right here in Africa. And guess what? Look, I was telling someone about the thing that will happen in Africa years from now. Some of you would like to take note, and maybe one day, someone will say, "I can remember on this fateful Tuesday, even the 30th of September, the 9th month, and the year 2025, John C. May Bonkura, by the name, one of the talk show hosts in Liberia, said that time will come that Africa, this Africa today, that all of us today we are seeing like this. Time will come that Africa will be united and will be strong. But guess what? You will have few countries in Africa that will be powerful, that will be controlling the rest of the other weakling. You know, we have weak. And it's true though, the same way you have in Europe, those of you from Europe, you know what I'm talking about, right? You have other few countries in Europe that control the other rest of the other countries, right? Or other states, or what you may call it, right? One day, Africa will be like that. And those other countries that are weakling, those weakling ones, they will control them. And that's the fact. If you don't be careful, even this country of ours will be part of the weakling. Because, look, 99 days for what? For row. And that's the saying, right? 99 days for row. 1 day for master. Africa now, people are fighting. Oh, God. The competition that will come, maybe it'll be 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years or 50 years from now on. You say, yeah, maybe I'll talk that. I can say because some of you keep this up that the weakling countries or those states don't want, like some of these things I'm seeing also, they will be heavily controlled by the power. By that time, then you start to regret because all of your attention was just on phone, how to play phone, while other countries were fighting. So that's what we're seeing right now. And this is starting. Because now can hero will just back up and say, no, you do your own thing now. People are independent. People will be able now to what? To have their own airspace. What will be, be controlling things. Technology will be strong and strong and strong. And guess what? We say have part of the resources, right? So people will come. We say, no, Africa is now becoming strong. So how will you even want to even penetrate when you have other African countries that are there now, strong, more than ever before, and that can also control the other weakling one, But anyway, people, let's share the show. Today is Tuesday. Yeah, let me send the link to the rest of the team. I've been faced with a little difficulty with with some technical issues, but at least it's good to be back on the show. Today is Tuesday, the last day in the 9-month. Time fly, you see? Oh God. No wonder yesterday Mom was talking about time. Time wait for no man, and that's the truth. Time wait for no man. That's why when you are alive and you have all of the best of opportunity, make good use of it. Make sure that you are in time, because even the Bible, the book of Ecclesiastes, also talk about time and season. So again, let me say good evening to all of you. Happy birthday to one of our strong followers and supporter, Mr. McLean Will E. Green. Indeed, you're there in the UK, Mr. Will. I want to say happy birthday to you. Yes, I think that's the real name there. We are McLean E. Green. I want to say happy birthday to you. Today you celebrate your birthday also. I want to say happy birthday to those of you who are also celebrating birthday on today. But oh yes, Mr. McLean, E. Green, I want to say happy birthday to you. And those of you that are also following, please, let's share the show. Today will be all about the president, our dynamic, His Excellency. The other person will not get that, so we can put that. No, maybe you may get that. Tell me whether the person had data to his name. I don't want to be any content because somebody call us. He said we can't say data. So you tell us whether the person had data to his name because His Excellency President George or Dicom. No, you have Dicom. It's my Dicom. So His Excellency Dicom Joseph Yema Bwaka. Yeah, will be in country. I think any moment from now on, it will be arriving, and Liberians or scope of Liberians or what you may call it. People are at the RIA waiting for the arrival of the president. So yes, if the president will be in country very, very soon. So again, all of our discussion today will circle around the president, the UNGA, yes, what we intend to get, what our government bringing back to us, and the safe arrival of our president. That's all today. All about the president today. So those of you who are, yeah, you know, the Color Brigade today, but you'll be hot. Yeah, you're gonna come and then tell us what news, what. So people, let's share the show. Yeah, let's share the show. Myself, I'm doing that. Let me see. Something I want to do quickly for somebody quickly before I move on with the show. I have to do with yes, something important. Okay, so quickly let me just do this. Yes, this announcement, yeah, to in fact to our family there in Lofa County and the rest of the world, US and so forth. Yeah, so we want to do this to inform you that in fact our sympathy also to all of you on the death of Pastor Harry M. Sheriff of Masabola town in Lofa County. He survived by his children, including wife Mrs. Evra Widow Green Sheriff, his son Harry Monsieur Sheriff Jr. of America, brother-in-law Macklin Green of United Kingdom, and Liberia and his brother Steve Sheriff of the same address. So again, thanks to all of you. Indeed, our sympathy to the rest of the family members. And those of you that are also maybe in the kind of a troubling time, we say we want you to be strong, and please just be strong. Thank you. Yes, people, let me play. I'll play some kind of video. So this country interesting. When we come here, we'll be telling people about these things. They see the joke. Let me see quickly. Let me guess. I'll play some kind of Matisa. Where this video coming from? Ah, God. I go for who benefit. Who benefit the other woman that you go for? And how they just look you? People just carry you somewhere you don't even know where you go for benefit. That's very interesting.
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Alias. Fire.
Fire. You're here today. Tell us why you're here for.
I'm here to receive my father benefit.
The father benefit.
But I need to receive the president.
Oh, the president of the Republic of Liberia.
Yes.
Are you from one of the group? What's the name of the group you're from?
Power.
Okay. So let's go. You're here to receive the president. How far are you coming from to receive the president here?
I'm from the Sktv-Lib.
Sktv-Lib.
Yes.
You guys are how many numbers that have come from your group to receive the president?
Plenty, but I don't know.
You don't know the amount of people.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Alias. Fire.
You know, and there are series of videos or so many videos also coming from that end. You know, before you go somewhere, those of you, our sisters, our brothers, our mothers, our uncles, our fathers, before you go somewhere, you should know exactly the purpose and where you are going. Don't just allow for someone to carry you, say, let's go so. You just wake up, you go. If you don't know where you are going, sometimes you may even embarrass even the people that carry you. So you see how it be like. So yeah, you know, this thing, we just say this thing to our people. Let's share the show, people. Yeah, Mom will soon be here with us. Mom will join us, Brother Ali will join us. And you can also leave your comment. I'm about to recognize a few of our people, but please let me share the show first. Yeah, today is the 61st anniversary, right, of the president of Liberia. Yes, indeed. So I want to say congratulations to the PUL. That's great. We will also, yes, indeed, tell you a little bit about some of the troubling things that we go through in the kind of our professions, in the thing we do here. even inside attack, yeah, when the husband sell you, the street sometimes even buy you. That's the thing, right? So sometimes they are inside the attack, sometimes all of these things happen. But at the end of the day, the best thing is for us to be able at least to communicate freely, to talk to our people out there freely, and to be able to bring out all of the ills in society, talk about these things that affect the society, whether good or bad, just talk about these things, that's our goal. So sometimes, again, at the end of the day, we are always, seen as some of the, we've been seen as one of the poorest, and that's the fact. The PUL or the media institutions here in Liberia, if not even in other Africa, but I'll just say Liberia, is seriously challenged, and that we are challenged. No one care about the welfare of the media. Nobody cares. Look, that's why when you see the politicians continue to control the media space, then some of you out there, you want to cry, you want to, or maybe lose hope into the media. But at the end of the day, we are still trying all of our best, making sure that we give you all of the things that you need to know, all of the happening and so forth, right? So again, that's it. So today, the 30th of September, every year is the anniversary of the PUL, the PUL. The PUL was established on September 30th, 1964. Those of you who are wondering or all of these things, let me inform you that indeed the PUL, they are independent group of people, but then we think that no, we can't just be going like one, people who don't know what they want. So the best thing to do is for us to what? Establish an organization or a group that at least that will be recognized by the country. So because of that reason, the group of independent journalists, by them, they will come and say, no, we got to find out an organization called the PUL. So today, every September 30th, it is the birth anniversary of the Press Union of Liberia. So we want to say we are grateful, no matter how you want, or those of you out there who term that sometimes when you are, maybe when you feel, when you feel somehow about some of our colleagues or some of us, you just want to say anything against the media, but you don't even know what are these things that media or various media institutions or professionals, journalists, independent journalists, and so forth, what we go through or what happening, all of the things happening behind the scene. You don't care, you don't even know. Sometimes even early in the morning time, some of us, people call us 24 hours. You imagine? You'll be sleeping to, oh God. And these are things that we go through. You'll be sleeping to your house 1 o'clock in the morning. Someone will call you just because of something happening to them, either fire incident or something is happening. So they will call you for you to be a help to them. These are things that we do every day of our life. But guess what we get in return? At the end of the day, that SOS call when we are sick and dying. When we are sick and dying, the time we are at the point of death, that's the time you see people now want to be a help to us. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? When the people in your oppositions, they benefit from the media. They benefit from the media because all of the times, all people don't understand out there today is that, let me be frank, the media is a watchdog. So the media will bring out all of the ills, whether you like it or not, who is favor or not. But in many cases, most of the ills that we talk about will always be in the favor of opposition. The high love. But some of you haven't yet grabbed, maybe some of the trend. Maybe you haven't understand anything yet. So all you think that people hate you, people want to discuss it, people what the media doing, the media, some of you are joining the list. Every time you're insulting us. Today is our anniversary today. What are you doing? All you know is to insult. But when there are issues affecting you, you will call the same media. Even when things happening to places, as soon as you see the journalist, they say, hey, thank God the journalist here. It's here. In so many cases, you will hear people like that. By the time things happen somewhere, by the time journalists or media officials or politicians go there, you will hear people saying, yeah, thank God, at least journalists here now. But at the same journalists today that some of you are insulting back to back, even on Facebook, when people post about issues, you call them partisan. Because for you, all you know is all about partisan. Everybody is partisan. So that what make, by the time you talk about the ills in society, then you are partisan. But when the same thing affects you individual, then you run to the media. When there is rain, when there's flooding here and there, you call the same media. At that time, we're not partisan because it's affecting you directly. So we are not partisan. But when we come here to talk about ills that affect all of us, you call us partisan. Anyway, that's our society. The people can always say the society that we live in is indeed it's troubling, because people will even persecute you before even investigating you as to what really happened. And that's the society that we live in today. Even the government herself will want to use politics. So you make things to look like, for example, even when something happened to someone, nobody want to easily maybe know whether it's true or not. All people will be saying is that their behavior, that how they can do things, that how they behave. Because of the mindset of the society. That alone is Melbourne, and Melbourne is right behind the microphone. So even if someone wrong Melbourne, but because they are against Melbourne or they don't want to see Melbourne, so they will just conclude and say, yes, that Melbourne do. That's how you know. That's how you behave. Now the popular sentiments will carry everything. And when you see Melbourne also, you say, oh, Melbourne have contact, Melbourne brag, Melbourne do this. That's the society we live in today. Very terrible society where the politicians, they don't know the difference between politics and reality. They do politics with everything, even including the law of our land. Today we do politics with everything. Until we don't even understand more about reality and that of politics. But again, folks, good evening. Thank you. Half past the hour, that's the time check. So again, to all of you from the media, let me say again, thank you so much for job well done to our ERC. That is our editor-in-chief, George Boue, from the newsroom. Thank you. The head of radio and programs here at 2FM, Onio Sumba Rabas, already there in the U.S. Thank you so much for job well done. And to our own dynamic CEO, Honorable Laike Belete. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you. I know, sometimes I understand. People don't understand sometimes why you go through. But again, that's the life. People don't do business with your media institutions. People don't care. The same group of people that will pass through with the media institution, that will use the media institution, make them their friend because they are in opposition. By the time they win or they have positions, they see the media institution as people that are against the media institution, against me. So I understand. There are a lot of Betty, I don't know, Betty Mason or Betty, how you call yourself. Let me tell you. If you just take 1% of what the journalists that you are talking about, what they go through, you will not want to even say what you're saying. Do you know how many journalists or media practitioners that do volunteer work? You just sit down and talk. Sometimes some of you just sit down and talk just because you just want to talk. You don't care about people. You just put your feelings into things. You talk about people about compromise. You know what they call compromise? Or you just want to just use a word just because you want to. Other people can use words. Oh yeah, you people are joining the list. So people just talking how that they want to talk. If Amebon was quote unquote the way some of you can think, you think you will see me here sometimes walking up and down doing all kind of things? No, I will get money. I want the money, and that money should be given to me so that when I come here, you will know that yes, you will know most definitely that in fact I receive money. But we come here, you get issues. You say people have compromised with what to come bring things out. We got you. So people, yes, indeed, it's Tuesday, the last day in the month of September. So let me recognize a few of our people quickly before we go to our discussion. The president, I think the president also talked about more 7 video yesterday. I'll play that. The president also talked about the meaning of our land, and there are so many trending national issues. I will also chip in on most of them. Then we'll move straight to our president on today. I think by this time the president will be in country, and there are so many things happening on today. So we'll also talk about that. But let me recognize a few of you quickly. Robert Fasulu Jackley, Ayesha, Sidiki Traore, thank you for joining. With this, Tapias Pachu, thank you so much for always joining this broadcast. And with the James David, thank you so much, my good friend and brother. Betty Stewart, yes. Yes, in fact, she said you come for her father benefit. Yvonne White, yes, indeed, thank you so much. Emmett Hammer, my good friend and brother from Mike Gibby, thank you for always following the SKTV show and the rest of the other media institutions have followed suit. You're doing well. Thank you so much. Prince Backback, thank you so much, my brother. Freddie Zer has seen Berete watching. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for watching. The social chairman Steve Bode, as usual, will always be here with us on Thursday. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Steve, for all you do for the social interactions. And Lawrence Appleton, I hope you are not related to the most talk about Appleton, though. But anyway, that's good. Lawrence, let me recognize you. Ashik A. Masale, my good friend and brother. Masale, my man, yes, he said you're not feeling too well. I hope that, yes, you will be with us very, very soon. And Betty Mason, thank you so much for always following us. Okay. Good. So let's move, people. Yeah. So let me see quickly. I think there are other issues before we go to the issue of our president. There are other issues of trending around the land on today. But please share the show, people. Yes, so many national issues trending around today have to do with the first major one is the arrival of the president, and the second one I saw something about. Oh, okay, that's good, Lawrence. See, that's great. Thank you so much. Look, Lawrence, to where you get that blessing from, you got to. Some of us want to pass through with that blessing because it's not easy. Yeah. So, and I saw a report about yes, about is that trafficking? Yeah, I think the trafficking report 2024-2025 is out, and I think yes, Liberia is there again for I don't know, but the U.S. State Department 2025 trafficking in persons report is out, and Liberia continue to remain on tier 2 watch list. Tier 2 watch list. That there where we are as a country. You know, when they're talking about trafficking in persons, you know, I hope some of you understand why they talk about trafficking in person. People who do the kind of human trafficking, taking people from place to place, and all kinds of things. So they're talking about trafficking in person. Report is out, and Liberia State 2 or tier 2 watch list, and the report states that the government of Liberia does not fully meet the minimum standard for the elimination of trafficking, according to the report. Despite making significant efforts to do so, it did not demonstrate overall increasing efforts. Compared with the previous report or reporting period. This report covered April 1, 2024 to March 31st, 2025. So I think that's one of the major news too. Also, then which one again? That okay, we'll talk about the president of Liberia, and yes, then again, yes, with the diamond issue, right? I think there's this story also on the internet about the former government officials that have been summoned by the lower court. I think that criminal could see, right? Yes. So, and I think in our report, they're supposed to in fact, they were to be arrested and jailed, according to that report. Looking for that report quickly, then we read through to tell you exactly some of the things that have been said into that report. But it's supposed to be, I think there are 3 or 4 government officials, including the former justice minister. Hello, very interesting. What an interesting country. So it's all about diamond issues. You know, I think 53.34 carats of diamond are worth almost 11 million. And according to, yeah, let me go quick to that information. And so that one story there that we'll talk about also. Then we move back to the president. Let me find that video quickly and see how best to play the video about the mineral issues that the president talked about. Then we move on with all of the happening. All of the happening back are coming. I have so many things been built up. Yeah, so we have these things been built up. Let me see where is this video quickly. So let me take this break on this video of our president having the last interactions with Liberians in the diaspora, talking about the mineral and so forth, you know, and that's the right thing to do. So the mineral for us, but people are taking the minerals away from us free of charge, and so forth. So I think this video, okay, this is the video that wants sent to me. Let me see quickly before I go back to that diamond story. We'll come back, then we'll move straight to the president because we have to hear what the president also will say on today. Yes, during his arrival at the RIA. Yeah, let me see quickly. So, folks, okay. All right, good. So let me have this video played. Yes, let me have the video play quickly. Oh wow. All right, so all right, let me see. Sorry, a little bit difficult to cue the video, but I already have it in queue. Okay, good. So this is the video. So let me play this video while we go for the break quickly and listen to your own president.
Hi, Mr. President. My name is Dr. Stella Jeffries. What policies are in place to prioritize Liberian ownership in mining concessions instead of majority foreign control? I recently got a mining business, but I will need the support of the president and the government for Liberians mining. Thank you.
Let me start with the last. As you know, we took over a little bit less than 2 years ago. We inherited a lot of mining concessions. We have decided that we're going to review all of our mining concessions. We're going to review them, and we have already a timeline to do that. We know that mining is quite an expensive, especially mining of something kind like iron ore and something like that. But there are mining areas that Liberians could take, like in a gold mine. We are losing millions of dollars to the hands of foreign mining companies. But we cannot We have international laws to abide by. We can't just come and cancel all the licenses, but we have an opportunity to review them, to make them suit our own conditions and make sure that we are internationally compliant, but at the same time that we know that those mining sections are for Liberia to benefit from them. We do agree that some of the mining, in fact, most of them, they declare losses in Liberia, but they make profits in their external holdings. We know that. And once we can get to that, the opportunities will open for Liberians to participate. But at the moment, we have to abide by international laws to respect the concession rights that they have. With respect to Liberia missing opportunities, but that's what we're talking about. We miss a lot of opportunities.
And the person is right. We miss a lot of opportunity because of the way we do our resources, and even up to now, there are a lot of companies, even on the watch of our president, that are also still taking away all of our the resources, the way they choose, the way they want to. And let me frank, you have so many Liberians into some of the villages, bushs, and so forth. Like, for example, some of the gold mines. I don't know whether some of you know about some of these things, but these are just facts that our people are also seeing to some of the bushs, some of the places, money, illegally doing these things. People are just going from place to place, taking the resources anyhow they want to, and at the end of the day, the town, the villages, or the bush, or in fact, even the county that even own those resources or where the resources come from, they have nothing in return. They have nothing to even boast of, and their children are also not in good schools, or in fact, there are no schools, no high school, no better hospitals, no better, health centers and so forth, security, and all of these things in the counties. But again, someone will say, but the leadership, should we blame the leadership for all of these things? Like the president is saying that, yes, we have the resources, but no one there to guard the resources. So at the end of the day, all the resources are going away by way of crooks, people who think that they can get into the system and just get rich, go out there, do anything that they want to do, make sure that they get the resources, and at the end of the day, the people life continue to be in poverty. Any resources that the people keep taking, Mr. President, isn't like when you take their one today, it will come back. No, I don't think so. So if you take the resources, that means the resources that are there to benefit the country or that place, you take the resources and put the people into poverty, and the people who take those resources, they continue to get rich. Mr. President, what can we do now? Thank God that you're back home. I want to say welcome back, Mr. President, because we have to handle our own resources. Look, let's be frank. All of these things, every time we waiting for the other bank to come and give us 50 million, we're waiting for the other people to come and give us 500 million, we're waiting for other group of people to come and give us 10 this and that. All this is a waste of time. Mr. President, I saw a video a few times from Burkina Faso about the Burkina Faso president just taking over 4 days of the gold mine in Burkina Faso. 4 days time, they were able to make almost 30 million out of the resources in 4 days. So, Mr. President, there are so many things that Liberians themselves can invest in. Honorable President, Excellency, Every time the reason why you see today we are not getting anything is because we feel that we don't have trust in ourselves. We don't believe in ourselves. All we think is that we want for the Western people to come and give us money. We want the Western people to come and take over our properties or our minerals and be able to do, maybe to transform our minerals. No. These people, they will come here for business, Mr. President. These people will come for business, and at the end of the day, they will leave your people in poverty. That's how we look today. Go Grand came out. Go Grand Jeremy, my own hometown. Go there and see the life there of our people. Go and see the money, the illegal money activities that's ongoing. Since you know, the people we having some word to say, same, I don't know, Charlie or what. Send our real ball. When people start money in that CBI, up to date, up to now, they are still money. Mr. President, it's all of these things today that we are going through is because of bad leadership. Look, we have money. If a family here can survive through less than 100 USD per month, a civil servant surviving through one or less than $100, make some of them make $84, $86 per month. If they are surviving, Mr. President, why you are not thinking that my government can survive even without the help of even international community or humanity? These people need you, then you even need them. You surround all of your resources, all of your security network, everything about our society is in the hands of foreign people. Everything. Look, that one from the beginning of the show I talked about. Time will come that Africa will stand up, and there are a few African countries that will stand up and tell you, the weakly one, that don't step your foot out. They will tell you that don't do this, and you will succumb. No matter how you want to stand, no matter how you want to fight, because by that time, then all of your resources are all gone. You have nothing, no more hope. Mr. President, welcome back home. The life of your people is not improving. Don't allow all the politicians, don't allow all of these guys who today they go from place to place, taking people from community to community to carry them to go down there and welcome you, Mr. President. If people are happy, you will know. You don't need to pay people or to even tell somebody that go out there and meet this person. They will go there, Mr. President. The issue of doing too much politics with the life of our people have to stop. Because everything about us here is politics until even the system of ours is dying day by day. But all we care about is politics. Mr. President, welcome back. A police officer got killed on duty. Mr. President, I don't tell you that things are not fine. That Vata in, let me be frank to some of you. That's what can happen when sometimes when you have bad leadership, you have that place. Years time without numbers, all of these places just dark. You say get EDC. let me take some brief out first. Mr. President, look, all of these up and down politics is not helping Liberians. Let me be frank. All your politics you continue to do is putting the people into more poverty. Maybe they don't want to stand up to tell you, Mr. President. And at the end of the day, you know, the only thing I like about you people, when you're into opposition, you can see all of these things. It's almost like a footballer who on the bench, thinking about going on the pitch to play. And by that time, he sees everything. See all of the loopholes. Good. See all of the loopholes, thinking that when you get on the field, he will dribble the side, he will use the other end to score the goal. But by the time you get there, guess what? Enjoy the same way of play on the field. Even sometimes, oh God, sometimes even the opposite team can even score on them, or in fact, even beat them. After all of the tactical things, he was warming up on the bench. The people acting like, in fact, he was acting like, you know, all of the loopholes and everything. And when you go there, he will score the goal. Today, that's the system we live with today. Some of us will be foreign politics for a little time. Maybe you don't know, but some of us for nearly 20 years. You're going to be 20 years now. So this government, you in your 14 years of ruling Unity Party. Let me say this to the party. I heard the party chairman was talking about our men then. Look, these are all style of politics. Nobody cares anymore about these things. Football politics, giving people football, buying them football, doing all of these kind of things. Look, the waste of our people time. Honorable Luther Tappe, you are a reverend man. That waste of people time. Oh, that manage you know, and that manage with what? Manage with what? With people's lives? So, all of these politics are not helping. Even see the division in the country. At the end of the day, they said that the media, no. For me, when I hear some of our colleagues talking about, you know, no. You are taking the blame because maybe one of the politicians somewhere trying to maybe to cajole you, maybe to, no. The politicians, the leaders are the problem, and they are refusing to notice or maybe to even agree that yes, indeed, they are the problem because of bad leadership. That's why the people are getting maybe angry, or maybe that's why the people are going the way they are going. So those people who are protesting around the world, the media, in Nepal, the media, it's not media. Somebody make 10,000 somewhere at the same entity. You pay somebody $100 at the same place. The media. Well, again, you know, it's good. So, Honorable President, all the things they're doing to you there at our area right now as we speak, Mr. President. Sometimes go in your, even sometimes take breathe in and breathe out. Be alone and think. What would be your legacy tomorrow? Mr. President. What would be your legacy for tomorrow? Are you going to leave your people in poverty after coming with the kind of word that you come up with about rescue? So you're going to leave them into poverty? Mr. President? Because it's glaring. Even you can bring rice down to even $1,000. Look, the people are, look, life is stages. Sometimes some of the politicians, those people that follow you, Mr. President, they don't understand some of these things. That life is stages. The time Chancellor used to make rest, cup 2 or 15, but then that was the time. Gasoline right now is how much? $800, right? $860. And people are buying it. But you know how much was gasoline before? It was 350. I bought, in fact, I saw gasoline before. God, I don't even understand what kind of country is this. I saw gasoline on the bypass, Capital bypass. If you're coming from Bessie Street with right to bypass and Bessie Street intersection, right there where I used to say, right adjacent that building that right on the road. I used to sell gasoline. $350 before for gasoline for the 1 gallon. But right now, how much? 860. How much are there? Think. You Liberians out there today, think. How much are there? Nearly 500 plus, right? Oh, God. So bringing rice price down to 1,000 is not the issue. That was the time. Even rice can even be $50 as long as Liberians are working. They can afford. They're making the money. People are working and they can get their just benefit. They can get what they work for. Mr. President, nobody cares how much for beggar rice. Nobody cares. But just because people are not working, and those that are even working, there's no difference. I don't know whether some of you are really taking notice of all of these things. And at the end of the day, everything will go back to government. But sometimes when you hear people talking, oh, maybe government can employ everybody. Oh, maybe government. No. Hey, some of you got to open your eyes and you got to think beyond yourself. What you call government can employ everybody? Okay, government can employ everybody, granted. So what happened to Miami that working for one hotel, maybe that over 5, 6, 7 months? So how you expect for Miami to even send her children to school? So because of bad practices from government, the other people too, or the visitors, I mean, how you always call them, the visitors, they feel that, but then we can ride on these people. If their own government can treat them in their phone and manner, they want about us. So we also ride on them. That's why you see today, people, that's why you see today Liberians are more than spectators in their own country. Let me tell you. Just because of the way your own government treating you. Your government pay $86. You expect me, Mabel, who come here to come look for money, to pay you 1,000? Look. So that's the point. So if your government pay you good money, the people out there too, they pay you good money. If your government pay you little or nothing, what do you expect from the people? They will pay little. So people, we are about to go for news break. Well, I will see. Let me see. I will play this video until after the break. We'll come back. Then we'll continue by 7:10. We'll go straight to the line to interact with you, our callers. But that's just a fact. That's the reason why we are continuing to live in poverty. And no leader will easily take us from poverty because of corruption. So let me see our best to go for the news break, and we'll be right back.
Liberia. We are live from the Rabat International Airport, where the President of the Republic of Liberia,
good afternoon. It's a late afternoon in Liberia. Welcome to Variety News. My name is Emmanuel Kanga. We are live here at the Rabat International Airport, where the President is arriving in the country today. The President been out of the country for close to 3 weeks, So today the president is making that return to the country. What the president went for, he's going to be telling all what some things he gather through his stay. But due to information will be brought by the president himself, as we all know, the president was in the US from the diaspora conference to the UN General Assembly. And all important information will be brought directly to the president. We have a party of media practitioners have come here to cover the president return. Let's try to reach and see how everything goes.
Conference of the Liberia diaspora in the United States. So that's the plan.
So you see, it's Scott bringing the president.
Oh, pardon. So we are seeing several officials in the Justice Minister, Councilor Nato Ostra, where along with the minister, the newly appointed Minister for State Presidential Affairs, Samuel Sifwa, they both are posted as they await the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Mugwaga. Schools of officials, schools of dedications from the Liberia government. We are seeing Senator Madoso Peno, Luther Tape, Maya Kabineti. We're seeing the Labor Minister. We're also seeing the Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs, Dan Sano, and several officials of government who are here to receive the president. So here comes
So welcome. This is 52 News. I'm right here at the Ravos International Airport.
Here comes
see the president is right on the escape, and of course
Liberia.
we are here to listen to the president. The president will be telling us to stay out of the country, while the benefits Liberia will experience. So see how big this plea is. See how big this plea is. See how big this. So the plane taxi right there, and
so the plane
while here in the bus.
So the plane that is President riding has successfully landed here at the Ravos International Airport. So finally, the president of the Republic of Liberia and the plane is making a U-turn has finally touched the soil of Liberia.
So we have
right the Aska plane. Yeah, the Aska plane is what the president is routing. As several schools of officials of his government have come to welcome him following a week-long visit to the United States of America. So this is DNS Liberia and the Ambular's fifth Yimpan reporting he can share this live. In fact, others as well as we await the president, of which the plane has successfully landed here at the Ravos International Airport. So the vehicle of the president is moving. The vehicle of the president is now moving. So we have a land pickup in front and land pickup, two land pickup behind, and a car belonging to the president in the center.
That's where
So wherever you are, join us. We have to say welcome. You can also some couples of our pictures, like the managers, members of the board.
So the vehicle of the president and the escorted by two land cruisers have gone through to the president.
yeah, he will be healing for touch show might be where president will have intercession for him.
So breaking in, the president of the Republic of Nigeria, Joseph Mubarak, has finally
So we're still right here.
successfully
This is our
arrived
news and
in Liberia, following his long visit into the United States of America. So scores of ministers are now waiting to welcome the president, the Inspector General of the Liberia National Police, Gregory Cohen, along with his Deputy Chief of Operations, Councilor Nelson Freeman. They are all here to welcome the president. We're seeing some. Also, of politics, we're seeing one of Liberia's training gospel musician, Jesse Prout, who is also here to welcome the president of Liberia. So so you can share this live and invite others as well.
I know about this. Actually, this looks crucial. I don't know if it's part of the beautification of the airport, but it's vast. Honestly, see, yeah, it looks. Honestly, look at other airports, international airports. Looks so beautiful.
So these are schools of government officials who have come to welcome the president here at the Rabos International Airport.
Some Steve Kwai is right here. The newly appointed Minister of State of
So
Presidential
we are
Affairs.
saying members of the armed forces of Liberia were posted as usual to give the president that courtesy honor. Yeah. In chat, we are saying the minister, the newly appointed Minister for State and Presidential Affairs, along with the Deputy Minister for Administration and the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism, Johnny Tabla. It's been saying a conversation here with the deputy, not the deputy, rather, sorry, the newly appointed Minister for State and Presidential Affairs.
Thank to those of you who are watching. So that's the arrival of the president, His Excellency President Joseph Yimambwaka, arriving in Liberia. Back after the news break. Thanks to all of you, those of you who are around commenting back to back. That's the best thing to do. Betty Mason, thank you. Arthur Morgan, right? Morgan Doe, thank you so much for always following the broadcast. And Sandy Addison, these are people, those of you who maybe were not recognized by us. Yomuntu Asadu Mensa, one of our Oma. Thank you so much. So, folks, yeah, again, we continue because so many things to talk about. The president already in country, and according to the president interactions with the media, he still calling on the international community to help with the war and economic harms quote. Well, the same thing that we're saying, so we continue with our talks up to 7:30, and at 7:30 we're going to activate the line. Do we really need even people helping us? You know, look, let me tell you, Mr. President, welcome. Thank God that you arrived safely and so on, and that's the best thing. Thanks to you for your interactions, for representing Liberia at the UNG. But Mr. President, look, let me tell you, the first thing that people will know that in fact that we serious. Anytime when people want to help you, excuse me, I just said that before, even before the news broke. The reason why you see today the foreign people, I don't want to be so, but that's the fact. The reason why you see today those people, those business people, the companies, the people treating us, treating Liberians the way they are doing, it's just because the way the Liberians themselves, the way the government herself treating our own people. That's why these people are treating us in the same manner. That's one. So, Mr. President, the reason why you call on the international community throughout, they'll just be acting like that they're not hearing you or they're not seeing you. Because the people won't know as to whether we are serious. That's the first thing. Are you serious? What kind of people are you? How your system look like? You say you want war and economic crime code. All of your system, you get your code system, you get everything now. How they come? The people watching all of these things. There where people can know that you are making progress or you are serious for something. But you can have a Chief Justice coming out defending something that is not even to be defended, or what you may call. Or he was defending. So you think these people are not watching, Mr. President? So no amount of cause. All of the cause you're doing, well, for me, I see most of it as political cause. All these things are just political times. Every time you see our leaders, they do these things are for politics. Let me tell some of you. Look, if this country is serious, these people who are parading here and there, making money, getting rich at the detriment of our own country, where our people are living in poverty, they don't even have water, they don't even have better health system. The people will know that, yes, but the people, they can put people even in your midst, and they see how they can draw you. They see how they can control you. The people see how they, look, the way they are using you. So they look at the one. They just laugh. They say, look at the one. Look at the one. And that's the fact, Mr. President. So you say you come to fight corruption. The reason why you see today the country is poor like this is because of corruption, Mr. President. It's not about people hate people. People want to be seen as best dressed. People want to be seen as people who have this. No, Mr. President. No. But it's because of corruption. You make these statements yesterday that even if it costs for you to wheelbarrow to go to work, you're going to do it. But today, where are you, Mr. President? So you see? So the people, they interact you into the corruption. Oh God. You don't even know these wicked set of people, what they can do. When they fail, when they want to manipulate system, when they want to do things, they put you into their same system. Honorable, you can call over talk something when that incident took place, when it happened at the in Ball County. I don't know how many of you still following that. I think that total incident. He said, Mr. President, this is the gateway for corruption. You just come into power. In fact, you haven't even taken power yet. I think by then, yes, you just come into power. And you are giving people this other amount. You are giving people this other amount. Where are you getting these monies from? Where? And people see like, oh, you get what rude. You just rude. You just talk. How you just talk to the president like that? No. But honorable, you can call over wanted for the president to see himself as someone who come to rescue. Look, sometimes there are words that we can just use. Sometimes we just misuse words. Rescue. Do you know the definition of rescue? If you come, or maybe if you go rescue people, the first priority of you is the people. You think the people that can go to the war front to carry these supplies here and there, Those, some of you who can watch these videos, hitting the people that can go there. Look, they take the rigs. So no, we have to carry food to the very display camp, right? They carry food. Sometimes the people send bomb there and even kill them. But they are still going there to carry food for the people who are displayed. Because why? They have to rescue them. That's what they call rescue. That means you abandon your life for other people's life. Look, I don't want to hear people insulting, they help people and say, some of you don't even understand what you say. Some of you don't understand what you're saying. The US rate drop. These are politics. Today, where's the US rate? 185. Some of you who are insulting your brothers and sisters because the politicians putting you against each other. So what you see is that, okay, I will see how best to hate this person. You just insult each other for nothing. At the end of the day, the same politician, they benefit, they get rich, and they move on. They use you for 6 months or 6 years, rather. 6 years. After 6 years, they're gone and they're done with you. They live with you now to still be insulting your brother or sister. It's up to you. But they're gone. They're feeling getting rich and they're gone. Because of corruption. Today, Liberia is backward. Don't allow anybody to lie to you. Because of corruption. Today, Africa is poor. Nothing else. The money that's supposed to be there for every citizen supposed to be equally distributed. Build schools, public schools for our children, for our future leaders. Build hospitals where I will be able to carry my daughter Mary tomorrow. That Mary will feel comfortable and say, yeah, her team are in hospital. Build schools where your children will be playing even during recess time. But today, the only thing that you see here is one politician shining brighter like, I don't know what kind of music, shining brighter like a diamond. That's the thing. So there are issues with the media. There are issues with us that we are against their corrupt habit or their corrupt attitude. They will lie to the people when they come to power. They change. So what happened to you, Mr. President? From what? From riding wheelbarrow to riding $500,000 car. You dash the hope of the people. Right there, you dash the hope of the people. Let me be frank. And you see, Liberians, they are starting. Look, sometimes some of you, it's difficult for you to understand why I was saying from the beginning of the show that you don't force people. You don't even tell them anything. When the people themselves, when they're ready to do something, they will do it. They will do it. Because why? They think that this person is beneficial to them. This person is so important to them. So they will go out there. No need to even be holding people here. When the president went, I don't know, our Bon County, when you went Bon County, when you're coming back, the people that were standing up in Mangibi, anybody go to anybody to tell them, say, go stand up on the road so the president will be passing and they see you? No. But today, people are all these things are waste of time. All of these things are waste of time. You lie to the leader. We saw all of these things during the election time. People will lie to people that, oh yes, I can bring this and a number of people. I will go into the other district and bring the other person. I will bring the another group and here and there. Like you are doing business with people, with him or me. They are doing business. Let's go to another community. They're not organized. Let's do this. Let's take care of people. Why are you tearing your country in this form and manner? Why? Just because you want to satisfy politicians. Yeah, Robert, what they do? Let me be fair. I know this thing, Robert. Nothing here that you will tell me about Liberian politicians. I mean, maybe I don't know about. I know their attitude. I know their truth. I know everything about them. So they were saying there are people on the field. Go to the how many persons you can bring. Every time you see this thing look like human trafficking, the same human trafficking being like, because you are joining human trafficking people from another end to another end. Because that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're just taking people from place to place. That's why when you hear the word that people can be truck during election time or robot, that's it. That's it. Me, Mabon, leave my hustle. Even if it costs, the management say, Mabon, we're done with you. You will see Mabon, maybe you will see me doing different things. Even maybe in my own private life. I don't care about how people think, how people want to say, but you will not see Mabon worshiping no politicians. Me, I should take my time and go to place. Go be passing around from place to, in case if you have accident, in case something happened to you, just because you want to go praising one politician. So you don't care about your own life. Anyway, that's what can happen when you're into all kinds of things. People are not even of themselves. So, Mr. President, welcome back. I hope and pray that you will double up. But all of these things will come up in January. By the time we finish 2 years now, then we'll recap all of your 2 years. Recap everything. Thank you. It's not easy, but it's very simple to do if you want to. If you want to succeed, all of the recommendations, all of these things that the media talk about, all of these things are things that for you to do, Mr. President. Everything that people talk about every day, if you want to succeed, it's very easy. But these people, they blind your eyes and they make things look like the people who are talking about the ills in society, they hate you. Today, what happened to UL? The same thing. We talk about that every time children protest back to back. Today, what happened? We see some SOE, some government entity now pledging 25,000, some people buying chairs. Oh, this country, what kind of country is this? So you see why are we now, Mr. President? And my brother, I talk, you're right. The only time that you see like bro moving forward, don't mind them with all the one two things they can be doing. Let me tell you. We too over. Now I said, time will come that the stronger countries in Africa will tell the weakling country that don't talk. When we're talking, don't talk. Seriously. And that's the truth. Whether you like it or not, this thing happened in America, where in America they have few countries there that control that other continent. You have some that in Europe, you have few countries there that control another continent. That will happen right in Africa. We'll be having few countries that will be giant. And they will be talking. And when you want to talk, maybe the Liberia, when you want to talk, don't talk. Wait. When we're talking, don't talk. Because right now, we're talking about space. We're talking about internet. We're talking about this. We're talking about that. When you want to talk, when you want to, then you go back. You see how embarrassing it will be like? Because you don't even have the future planning. You don't even have nothing. Liberia is a country where you don't even understand what there will be a future plan for something that 5 years from now on, Liberia will achieve maybe this other one or the other one. Nothing. So what's the 5-year plan? I want to know what the 5 years plan for the young people, for internet, for this other one, and for the other one. So politicians, please pay attention to the life of our people. Before I go to the line, let me say again to the citizen, look, I don't care who you hate, who you insult for who you care yourself for, who you not care yourself for, who you want beat for who who you want, anybody you want cause, who you cause, at the end of the day, let me tell you. That person that you want to kill people for, when that person comes to power, they will not do things that you expect. So the only thing that democracy, respect other people's view, and they will respect your view. For me, that all I can say to all of you, instead of you insulting other people, making things to look like when that person comes, they will change things immediately. Lie. That's a blatant lie. That lie. Let me be frank. Don't allow them to lie to you. The first thing a great leader will achieve, a president of their country, maybe when some of them will stay alive to even see that, is a president that will fight corruption first. A president that will be corruption free and build the rule of law that even if Mayborn go to court, Mayborn will know that yes, either he was maybe guilty in wrong or not guilty, he's not wrong, then I will feel free. But it's not somebody jail Mayborn just because the person feel that they are into position. So they take Friday. They call one police officer on Friday and say, go and jail Mayborn. God be God. Anyway, let's go to the land of India with you. That is something we say in, I know, I can't. Yeah, but the country is just even but I want to go to the land. David King, good evening.
Good evening, Mayborn. And let me say good evening to the many listeners tuning to the broadcast. Yeah, Mayborn, we do not expect anything from the president to bring back home. I listen to a lot of people on different platforms asking what the president bringing back. The president has nothing to bring back. The president spent 21 days out of the country only to go and tell the people stories that does not exist. I don't know why the president lied so much than young people. Why would you tell people, say you're empowering people, in fact the country is reconciled? Just a few days ago, President were returned to this country, were tear gas, many of our partisans were flogged, handcuffed, thrown in the back of the pickup, and incarcerated. So is that how a unified country can be? When you talk about unification, everybody should have a space to operate. But we do not have a space as a member of the CDC, as a political institution. Today we got people massive displacement going on in the Bushwick Island. People's houses have been broken down. Okay, in the name of creating full link. In the borough of Nicholson. Go there, Mayborn, you see how our people are destituted today under this government. I don't think this is how you unify people.
All right.
We'll decide. Thank you.
Thank you. I saw that. Maybe we'll chip in on that tomorrow. Hello to this caller. Good evening.
Yes. Good evening to you, Mayborn.
Yeah, Hussein, can go ahead, my brother?
Thank you, Chief. Thank you always. Let me say good evening to those who are in the show. I call from Jacobstown. Let me first of all say thanks be to the Almighty Allah for the safe arrival of our president and his delegate. Thanks be to God that he came back safely. And when I listen to him having an interaction with the journalists, like he said, he's calling on the international community to support the World and Economic Council in Liberia. Mayborn, like what you said, even the great United States seeks international, international aid. That is, China is contributing to the American economies. The Indians are contributing to the American economies. So it happened in our country, right? The only thing is that the resources we have in our country have to be, used in the rightful way. Because if all of those concessions companies we have here, different, but only kid man, if we have to requisite, or things place, in the rightful areas, and we can see how best we can checkmate those concessions, definitely the people will benefit. You need no student for Kidman, why the young people to be paying money in private universities. The companies will write all the cost of our citizens. We from Kidman, be managed to sponsor the international scholarship. Who told you those things are on the book? They are there, but nobody will seek the interest. So if you say that the president should not seek international aid, I would take exception to that.
But you just said the same thing, the same mind I have, like same mind you just stated, my boy. You just talk about. So that's good. I don't like the way you said, because of bad leadership. That's why we are suffering, and that's why we going through what we're going through, my brother.
That is why I always reference my own case, man. Sometimes, yes, I'm proud for the country, but sometimes I feel ashamed. Because look at the resources and nothing. Cape Man is a tourist site. More of that, we have all of the resources in our country, but our leaders are not adequately representing us. This is why we are left over, right? So it's a challenge, and we want to see a better leadership to see our country move forward. But
thank you.
We have natural resources to develop our country.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. So that's good evening.
Yes, good evening, neighbor. I'm Peter David Castro across from another state like in Lower Johnsonville. Thank you for the fascinating discussion. You know, neighbor, whenever Joseph Imabwaka travel, that question that people usually ask, what does he bring? I think it's just a belated question. Joseph Walker went with empty hands, and he came with an empty hand. Now, look at his presentation and compare it with other African leaders. Other African leaders at the United Nations General Assembly articulated on behalf of the country and the entire African continent and land. But Joseph Imabwaka, his testimony performed. That's why today, other countries are receiving millions of dollars from the United Nations wide, Liberia, and continue to receive zeros. And we articulated that to our people that once Joseph Imabwaka got the power, Liberia is going to be in a phase of a serious calamity. This is the calamity. Nothing is going to work for this particular country once Joseph Imabwaka and Unity Party continue to govern this particular country. Then you look at the police director who has created a rebel zone in Nigeria, which of Liberia International Panel will be able to decide to invest in this kind of insecurity that have been created by Google Coma and the rest of the Paragon. So all we can do, and I'm telling the great people, and we have to engage them, cancel them now, say they are acting as Goliath, they're not bury them, let us kill them as Goliath. And that will be the...
All right. So this call, good evening.
Good evening, oh, people, how you doing?
I'm okay, though, man. Good evening.
Yes. Thank you for the show this evening. I want to say hi to all my children in the US. My son, therefore, if people came to pay us in the country, they want to go on the country. See the audio you were playing where they were asking the woman saying the go for benefit. So everything that was Joseph Walker and his Unity Party, that's also affecting the people on. That's also affecting the people on and labor. You will pay people to hold me somebody where I want that one way. Let me see the benefit that is that. To put us fly to the airport. See what you're supposed to do, you can't do it. When the people bring to us in the country, yeah, you have made it going back up to the start from us. I was doing it, I even get no school yet. We don't even know I was going out. And to just back the year that day. Sending millions of dollars, many people say, oh, what can I say? That's why they put people in the country. Never my son, I want to say happy independence day to you're journalist.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mama. Thank you so much for that request. So let's call good evening.
Good evening, neighbor.
Yes, my brother, good evening. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for the show, neighbor. This is our television here. I joined this project from Omega Market in legacy of former President William. Neighbor, you see, in this country, you want to let people feel that they're in the house. And in this country, people come to public position. Neighbor, not tell them to the private organization to capture them. They prepare the poor, President Parker, they prepare our leader is a bastard people. Neighbor, deacons supposed to know about the Bible. In the Bible, there's a portion of God's 10 commandments. In the 10 commandments that talk about lying. Do not lie. But I want the Baptist church is not teaching that particular 10 commandment to the church. I want to see the paper because you're not learning. I want to go before you want leader to lie to the people. As a deacon, you're supposed to know that the 10 commandments say do not lie. Why Baptist church is not teaching the 10 commandments?
My young man, go to the point, man. We don't have Baptist people, though.
Yeah, don't try
I mean, politics. When you in politics, I said, politics have a own way. So, in my church. Okay. My dear, I know, my dear brother. I know I feel the life of our people. Hello to this caller. Good evening.
Good evening, Maple. Thank you as a new presentation
Yeah.
this evening on your show. Yeah, we miss the other guys. I know why they are not there. But anyway, Maple, there is a voice of Peter Star, and I join from so great to show. Maple, you said many good things, but what caught my attention are just two. And those are the 2 points that I'm going to speak to this evening. Maple, I listened to that audio. And I listened to you when you presented on the president arrival when you had to say about the extractive industry. Therefore, it made me to go to one simple point that this is just a BM activity that this government has come to carry out. Why would you lie to people, take them on a false pretense, and take them to the airport? Then you have the person saying one thing and doing another thing. Therefore, I think you remember back then when the president wanted to see Asma Meta in Nima County. When the general told him about Asma Meta, he said, no, it's the only thing we're going to see. He said, Asma Meta is doing well. Asma Meta is doing very well. How can Asma Meta, the people of Nima, the Yatwa and all for Nima are knocking their hair on the ground? All these people, they promise all different things and they are doing different things. They are a statement or deacon of a father of a nation will go to Nima and even thinking pain on that same company that keeping out to in restitution. But never all of these just making to think about one thing. And these guys are looking at this government. If anybody can go and find a dictionary, they find a why they call goblin. These are political goblin. Look, goblin is a kind of agent creature. That creature, when it comes to material thing, it comes to go up when they can do anything. They can use you and dump you. They can kill you. They can do anything.
All right, my young man, thank you. Today's caller, good evening.
Good evening, man. How are you?
I'm okay, but yeah, thank God for life. Go ahead.
As for me, I'm not expecting anything from that paper.
Why?
For people, since the paper became president, how many travel you have traveled and bring something back? So I'm not expecting anything. The only thing I listen, but we stay alive and we pray for peace. Today, I just from the fuller shop near me, rest is 2,750. 2,750. One day, went to Bashi, said, Jalo, I beg you, I come in, send you, I got a plastic. He said, Magnon, I can't take any other money. Yesterday, we complain, people say, oh, why they should go to airport to go for For today, they are doing the same thing. So, we just keep telling you, thank you for flagging the issue, but we just be now, thank you,
I know, my dear, I know how you're feeling, but keep a call coming 0770203125. That's the society for us. Hello, to this caller, good evening. Yes, my brother, good evening. I'm okay, my dear. Thank God for life. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead, brother.
He said, like, bring pool, I go out back, and he said, like, bring pool, go out, I just see a way back. So, for the boy, you go, you need to have to go, or you're not going to back, and anybody to help us. So, the people should be asking for the boy, oh, you went, when you forgive our way, the friend can go and tell your person that they can go back, and your person can go back, and your person can go, as the sick for help. But our person not going to back, you're going to go to what you want to see, or the next thing for help. So, nobody see to help us. So people shall be asking what the boy to do when you can ask. And when you go to the pool, you got to ask someone to help you. You got to seek help for everybody. When you're seeking everybody, how will help you?
All right. Thank you. Because the man go ask, right? Or because the man go beg. So no need for you to ask a man about energy. for the truth. You can lead to the country. Hello to this cover. Good evening. Oh, keep your cost because I did small day the other thing the people were talking a day that the people can pay too much then you know yourself to your to this cover. Good evening. Thank you for joining us from district number 17. Go ahead, my brother.
But for some of us already know in this country, the kind of living condition we get thinking we're not going to know who president in this country. When you got one lawmaker who knows back, he said, you know, boy, he said 5,000 in our car. So when he came to the house of parliament, he hasn't gone to buy it for the 5,000 car. When they give you your visa in your room, then you say your president will go out with people to vote, and the people will tell you. People looking at the way you make using your resources.
Thank you.
We're not getting paid for all the government will get the money. We're not going to have that. No good president will come here, but if we can't see the situation, we get here.
Thank you.
One man because we're handling for 5,000 in our car. Who will not even get 5,000 in our car for himself?
Okay.
Then he never wanted to get for 5,000 car. He's making money for government, money for 6,000 a month. What you expect? We are against our lawmakers in this country.
Thank you. That's the point right there. You nailed already. Thank you so much. Keep a calls coming. Even those of you to also on the WhatsApp, you can also do keep a calls coming to 0770203125. The WhatsApp number is already down there. It's beneath. Those of you who are watching, you will see it there. Hello to this caller. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, anyway, I'm Beto. I'm calling from the island this evening.
Go ahead, Beto.
You ever went in my country around the track area to see our iron ore going Buchanan?
You don't want to cry. You don't want to cry, but forget it. Go ahead.
My brother, when you see that thing happening, and then you go to where the iron ore coming from, and see the condition of the terrain, my brother, you see here. And then I listen to my lawmaker from Nima County, one of my lawmakers, although I'm not from Nima, but he's also representing Liberia. How do you call it? The senator there. The senator trying to advocate for the people, and at the same time, all men passing him, going to negotiate.
The men going for that weekend.
Exploiting our land. But the people that are exploiting our land. Go Nima County, go see train carrying our iron ore. Go and see it, my brother. Then you going in the dark behind your horse to negotiate and telling the world that the person are advocating, they are way of advocating for the people. Those are exploiting our land. They are not satisfied with it.
Well, that's it, my brother. Thank you so much. And at the end of the day, for me, I will shift the blame on the president. Even anybody go there, anybody who go for any other thing get in it. Because as soon as the president has face on Yantuan and that's the fact. I don't know why you want to tell me how you want to be. As soon as the president decide to say you don't want to do any in fact you don't want to see Yantuan anymore. That means he and Yantuan have nothing to do. Definitely Yantuan will succumb. That's why sometimes I don't like to blame the lawmakers to say, because the lawmakers, they look like some of the office at how they look now. And that's the fact. Don't get angry, and I don't mean no harm. But if you look at the kind of governance system we get in this country, the people fought for Antikofa. They fought for Antikofa. They remove it like that. So John, get in mind that the kind of system we get in the country, no, the president more than powerful. That same president can tell the lawmakers that moving forward, I don't have the money to be paying you all this amount. I don't have the money. So we got to develop the country. But the president do enjoy, do everybody enjoy. So we'll go tell our friends, say, don't do the one. Hello, so let's call up with me.
Hello, neighbor.
Yeah, my brother, go ahead.
Neighbor, I thought we were told at the airport, we have to go straight there to welcome people back to the school as well. Therefore, I come to do with things we were sitting here to do welcoming president. Therefore, I want this point in country. And now one thing is deceptiveness. And that deceptiveness is at the core of the United Party politicking. Why can we be so deceptive in nature? Why should we have a difference at the world of our political position on the highest seat? And then they are bringing deceptiveness and lying to people talking about reconciliation. Is that how you can do reconciliation? Well, other people welcome. Well, other people welcome when go there, they fire, go, they start here, they have to speak to people. You have to see how they put their going. They're not going in the right direction.
All right. Thank you, my brother. And what happened? What can I call this? The PRC, right? I think PRC still continue. Just sit on there. Keep your call coming to. Keep your calls coming. I'll let you a few more calls. We stay in the PRC system. You're not true. Hello? Yeah.
Thank you for your information. Sometimes friends and myself get into argument, and you do tell me that the president has no power to dictate to the legislature.
Who tell you?
To tell them for the sake of our people, for the sake of development, let us do this, or my government is not able to do this. But today I have hearing from you that the president has to stand that chair to tell the legislature that the government don't have money for this, for that. So there's a point of corruption to something that have been arguing on before.
All right.
That's what I call.
Yeah, thank you. It's very easy. Let me tell you. Well, at the head of the home, for example, just look. Sometimes some of you, that when you hear the lawyers or the people telling you that law is just about reasoning, that means common sense. Melbourne is the head of the home. My wife, she's the maybe second, and the other children and everybody, they are all there. Well, Melbourne control everything. Then I get tired. I say, look, I just go to my wife and say, look, let me tell you, I can't make any more to be giving this other amount, this other amount, this other amount for all the children, for the research, for this, and that. So tell them, it's finished. That's just simple thing. Some of you, but it's difficult for you to understand because you take politics, because you take the issue of you love people more than your country. So by the time you hear about lawmakers and president meetings, some of you, well, it also happened to me behind the scene. People always argue, but I don't waste your time. Who carry the lawmakers' salaries up? Ask yourself. Who carry up? You think the salary just woke up? You think the lawmakers, they just wake up one morning and just carry the salary up? No. No, the president will reach out to you and tell you that, man, a year old. Don't want to be talking about it today, yeah, man. You see, the president will come out and tell you that, man, a year old. So, and the only way that will share these are cool, I'm telling you now. The cow is here. The only way we will share it, we got to do it like this and do it like that. How come the civil servant salary can go up? You ask yourself. So who can carry this? Yeah, man. So who can carry the civil servant salary up? No, we live in a country or a society where you don't need too much of plenty of things to be put into your mind before you understand things. No. Just common sense. Today, Joseph Boga, even that press conference or that interaction I had today with the press, we can come up to them and tell the Liberian people that we don't have money. And we notice that because of our budget continuing to go to all of the or expenses or expenditures of so for paying people, even we don't have money to even pay any government official more than 5,000 moving forward. Look, that's how president talk. Moving forward, any of my government officials, if you are director, you are minister, you are this, the highest salary will be 5,000. The other rest of the people will come down. And let's see what will happen tomorrow. And you not see the final minister getting into with his, how they call it? That's the power that you give to the presidency. That's the power. We just blame, the reason why we will continue to blame lawmakers, Because when nowhere to wait to, they don't sell to, they got to chop. You know, if you chop them, I chop with. I gotta go, people, but actually it's very serious. That's the thing. It's very, most of the lawmakers, they're going through a lot. Let me be frank. Some of them, they really want to be good. Some of them, it's not easy on them. Some of them, they even hold their salaries. Can you imagine? Common sense. Honorable Yaka Koluba used to be that tough talking before. What happened to him? And they hold his salary for how many months? Why you not go for and say, I had the legislature, I had the first branch of government, I get this, I will do this, I'll go to my own salary. Why am I not your own salary? So you see, they're just simple things that you need to understand. Now, as we speak, the president, through his finance ministry or anybody, or through the finance people, they can hold anybody's salary that they haven't salary with. And you will talk, you tire. So you see the power of the president. You see the power of the president. Someone will come here will tell you it's true. The lawmakers, the reason why you always having weekly lawmakers or legislatures is because of the executive. Let me tell you. If your speaker come on and tell you that he will be regime speaker, you think what happened? Even the great US, well, maybe some of you can follow. The great US, you can see how Donald Trump and the people battling. Some of Donald Trump can even call a speech for even for some of the lawmakers. What happened? Some of them they will even succumb. The great US. Then you come to Liberia, where every day these same people they into one another every day from one place to another. Where some of the people they fight, some of the people they are even living in poverty. The one they call us said, they gave me about $5,000 worth of car. But by the time they get into the house, they want to buy for the $5,000 car. They want to buy $250, $300 coat suit, $500 coat suit. That's what most of the guys wear. You don't know. So who want to lose that money? The president who up there buying $500,000 car. Oh, you don't. I beg you. So that's how all these things work. So sometimes when you want to talk to the legislature, hold break. Why these things are happening? Because the hair is allowing these things to happen. And as long as the hair fail, most definitely everywhere will be messy. And the legislature, the mom was saying yesterday, the judiciary branch, which of course supposed to be there and be that iron rack. So everybody do want survival. Everybody have to survive. So they got to succumb to things. But again, folks, thanks to all of you. Thank you so much. Good night to all of you, Robert, and the rest of you. Thank you so much. Actually, it was interesting. But people, love Liberia, think Liberia, and build Liberia. One person can build Liberia. You're taking people out of job, will not build Liberia. Good night to all of you, and welcome back, Mr. President. I hope and pray that you will have a good dream tonight and think about the forward march of our country. Thank you so much, and good night. I'm out. See you on tomorrow by the grace of the Almighty God. I'm Johnson Maybon Kula.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We're talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Monitor people who waiting to sell. Blessing that time and that effort are rest. The process of giving us here the premise of death. So welcome my life without again.
A lyrical health.
Master.
Cleverly, so I can't ask Sktv-Lib. C'est ma chérie, tu n'as qu'à assez ma gamme. And he's a no money, and moi, yo. And he love me,
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandbaza.
Ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanakli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanakli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena napagi ya tumale, esta tiki, ena napagi ya Cause we work on my at the money. Yeah. Oh,
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the local and grandmaster.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out part of the globe. For the top people who waiting to sell. The flesh, the time and the efforts are rare. The broadcast we giving are real and the premise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Cape Mount, Montserrat, Sano to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonkan to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.